So, Ashu, it's our second meeting. So, actually, last
Yes,
time
exactly.
we just disconnected on the midway. So, it's our actually, I follow you. Nowadays, I follow you. I am
Oh,
very
thank you.
impressed with your speaking, actually. So, I am also on this journey. So, and whenever I'm very impressed whenever you speak very calm and cool way. And my problem is that whenever I start, become some pressure on my hand. I don't know why. Can you suggest me
Okay.
what
Yeah,
should I?
kind of you become little bit impatient, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
So when it comes to speaking, Mhm.
Mhm. Right. You go ahead, please.
Yes, the thing is that it comes from practice. The more you will do conversations, you are going to be comfortable talking to the people. Because I don't know how long have you been doing it. When it comes to me, I have been doing it for more than 3 years.
Oh,
I did conversation with a lot of people. That's why I feel comfortable now. Because I did conversation with Clappinger tutors, Ace Fluency tutors, English Yari trainers, and in talkie trainers. And apart from this, I did conversation with the YouTubers. So several videos I did. So I felt same when I did my first video. I was not able to speak in a way I wanted to. I was
mhm.
speaking very fast, impatiently, and
Okay.
my heartbeat was really fast at that point of time. So it happens with the people, with everyone. This is a process. The more you
Mm.
will do this kind of sessions with the people, you will become comfortable because it is all about consistency. And I do conduct sessions for my students as well every day. So it's very normal for me now because I face camera, I talk to them, I give them feedback. So it's very normal for me now. But
Mm.
that's what I will suggest you to talk with the people as much as you can. Do videos for YouTube as well. And apart from this, if you get chance with others to talk generally on video basis, then do it. If you are able to find some people who are interested to talk to
Yeah.
you about several topics, so you can do that on daily basis. So that will help you a lot to
Mhm.
become calm and composed while speaking.
Nowadays, I'm working on that actually. So, but whenever I watch your videos, then I feel that I also want to speak like that way, which way Ashu is speaking. So, I'm very
Oh, thank
impressed
you.
with your speaking of way. Speaking journey is 3 months ago. I just started this
Mhm,
journey, and my YouTube also I started, and
mhm,
it's a English. You were saying in your conversation that you are having a this type of conversation last 3 years. So last three
mhm.
years is so long time actually, and on your way you can sometime you lack more. I mean to say you get demotivated. Actually, it's a
Yes.
long process. So what do you do? What do you do in your daily basis to motivate yourself towards learn English? I want to ask this question. So please give me this
Yeah, it's
question.
interesting. So when I
Yeah.
had started my spoken English journey, it was really hard. I used to feel demotivated in those days as well, because sometimes the people they used to make fun, sometimes they used to criticize. Because when you will talk on platforms like Buddy Talk, Halo, or Ace Fluency, so you can't expect a sincere learner or communicator there, right? Some people are
Mhm.
there on those platforms for passing their time. Some people are there to find girls. So they used to criticize and they used to say a lot of things. So it was difficult for me to motivate myself. But I used to watch videos of Gaur Gopal Das and Sadhguru, and I used to start my day. So whenever I used to start my day, I used to watch a video of Gaur Gopal Das for feeling motivated. And I used to think I will try my best, and it doesn't matter whatever they are going to respond. Okay. So the first thing is that, and when I used to feel very bad in that journey, I used to have a conversation with my friends. And I used to share with them that this kind of things are happening, and they used to say that it's a part of journey. It happens with everybody. And I got a
Mhm.
lot of good people like Josh Mohan sir. So I used to have a conversation with him as well, and he used to give me a lot of sympathy, and he used to say it happens with everybody, so you'll have to be patient enough to get results. So but when it comes to now, of course in YouTube also it is not easy to continue your journey because you
Yeah.
Whenever you look at your results that you're not getting good views, you will feel like I am putting a lot of hard efforts and I'm
Hmm.
doing hard work, but I'm not getting the result in a way I want to. So that is the thing. So, but for that, what I do nowadays, I don't care about results a lot. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I would like to work on my consistency. And what I believe in, that if you will work on something, for sure it is going to pay you off.
Hmm.
So another thing is that make your friends, share with them so you will feel better. Share with someone. So sharing is caring. It is very important. So apart from this, I do a lot of things nowadays. Watch motivational videos, talk with the people, share my journey, discuss with the friends. Nowadays, I'm living with one of my friends. So whenever I feel demotivated, I share with him that some people they are commenting me
Yeah.
negatively. So he'll say, okay, like even though you are like it's been 3 years for you, on there are a lot of
Yeah.
people who has been doing it for 10 years and 15 years. Then also people they are commenting them in a negative way. So you will have to be patient enough and keep working on yourself rather than caring about the people who are commenting you. And
You are very lucky you have a good friend. But sometime at my age, at I'm 53 years right now. So at this age, they people make fun at me. Oh, what would what would you do to learn English at this age? You just enjoy your life because you are halfway of your life. So there is no need to learn anything else. Whatever you have, you are suffering a problem which things demotivated you. So you just have fun in your life. Why are you getting your life in a trouble like you are doing lots of efforts to learn English? So sometimes they even my surrounding people. Not I'm not talking about my family. I'm talking about like you have a friend, but I don't have. So at the time, how can I handle myself only?
normal, of course, we feel this way, but you don't have to care about others. What I said, you will have to focus on your work because you would like to make yourself happy, right? Why you will do something which others wants you to do? That they don't want you to practice English, but you feel like if you will become better in English, you will feel satisfied. You will be able to like make your dream true, whatever you have. So the if you don't have anybody to share, so what you can do, you can watch videos of people who can motivate you by reading or by watching. As I told you that I used to watch videos of Gaur Gopal Das. So he is a great personality. He makes
I
videos of
follow.
3 minutes and 4 minutes, and those videos will inspire you. So you can watch those videos. And apart from this, don't express yourself with your friends, okay, but make some friends of your spoken English journey. Like
Oh,
as you are talking with the people nowadays, so there are several people there are several WhatsApp groups also where ladies
no.
are practicing only, okay. So
Yeah,
the people who are in the same journey, they will understand your pain, okay,
yeah,
who are learning English, who are getting problems and the same problem they are facing. So they will understand your pain. But your friends, they're enjoying their life, they are doing shopping, they go out, they say, okay, like my life is okay, I don't want to learn anything, it's fine. So, but you have a desire to learn spoken English. So make some friends of your English journey. I am not talking about my friends, that who were my school friends or college friends. I'm not sharing those things with my friends always because they are not able to understand, they are not able to
yeah.
relate it. Okay. I share these things with the friends which I made, of course, in my spoken English journey. Okay.
Mm, yeah,
So as you are interacting with a lot of people, they are 40,
mm,
45, 30, 35, but they are trying to learn this language. So
yeah,
they will understand your pain. The people who are your friend from school days, college time, they will not
yeah,
understand because they are
yeah.
not in the same journey, right? They
Even
have a
even
different interest. Mhm.
Yeah, even I talk about my family members. Even they don't take more much interest in my this journey. Even my real sister is also not the take. Actually, she is very qualified, but sometimes I don't reveal my secret to others. I think that if I become fluent at that time, I reveal my secret. I am learning English. So,
Yes, even though same
but
I did. Of course, when I had started my spoken journey,
yeah,
I my friends, they had no idea that I was learning spoken English. When I
Yeah.
became better, when I started speaking, then I told them that of course I'm running a YouTube channel. So the same way you can work hard on yourself, then you can tell when you will speak, of course they will feel like, oh my god, she learned this language. So if you're talking about the friends, you can't share everything with one single friend. If you're
Yeah.
learning a spoken English journey, you will have to make some friends in a spoken English journey. Okay, if you like, if you're interested in gym or yoga, so there you will have to find friends who are interested in yoga.
Our mentally thinking should be matched.
Yes, exactly. So
Everybody has a habits. Those are a
mhm.
good habits or bad habits. And sometime I have a habit like bad habit like procrastinating. So what do you think about the like habits? What is the means of habits, or how? What is the role of habits in your successful life and in your career and life? So I want
Yes,
to
it is
ask.
very important because hobby, like habits are going to create your attitude, and attitudes it's going to create your like behavior and career in the same way. So habits are really important for everyone. Whatever you will do, it will reflect on your face. If you're giving a lot of time for meditation and yoga, the people they will be able to know from your face. It reflects on your face. If you do a lot of hard work, people will be able to understand from your way of talking. If you will give 2 and 3 and 4 hours for spoken English, everybody will be able to understand that you are working hard. The people who are in that journey, they will be able to understand, not everybody. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is the thing. Habits are really important, and
Mhm.
it is already written in Atomic Habits that we will have to focus on small habits, and those
Have
are going to give you a
you
wonderful
read?
result.
Have you?
Mhm.
Sorry for interruption. Have you read this book?
No, I haven't read, but I listened about this book from my one of my friends because he read this
Yeah.
book. So he
Yeah.
told me about this book related to. He told me the summary. So I came to know about it that if you are going to change a small thing, you will
Mhm.
not be able to see big change in a day. But if you will do that for whole year, you'll be able to see a drastical change in yourself. So that's what the
Mhm.
thing is. So habits are really important,
Yeah.
and habits, with the habits, people who you surround with, you'll have to surround with yourself with the good people. That
Mhm.
will help you a lot to become a better person. If you're surrounding yourself with a 5 businessmen, you'll be
Yeah.
able to become a businessman within 6 months. And if you're
Yeah.
surrounding yourself with a good speakers, within few days you'll be able to see great changes in yourself. But when you will think that why have you started your journey, then you will get that thing in your mind that you will have to work hard and you should work hard for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So always remember why have you started that, and what would you
Yeah.
like to see from yourself.
How can a people inculcate a good habits in your daily routine, in your life actually? So, whenever I see your face all the time, I think that you're maybe you have a good habits, you're a good routine in your whole day. So it's a good
Mhm,
it should be a good routine. So
mhm.
it means you achieve something good in your life. It means you are following some good habits in your whole day. So which how can we a person inculcate good habits in your life? What do you think?
Yes, the first thing is that by looking at people, it depends on environment. As I already told you, if you are looking with the good people who have the great schedule, they write everything in diary, so you will be able to learn those things. So it's been like 2 years or 3 years. I started maintaining diary that I'll have to do session. That's why if I have to do session at 11, I will be ready and I'll plan my day according to that. So that is very important for me because I understand the value of the time. And if you
Yeah.
will give value to the time, of course, time will give you value. Okay. So
Mm,
time
yeah.
can make you and time can spoil you. So what I do write that if I'll have to do session tomorrow, I'll write the time that I'll have to do at 10:30. So I'll plan, I'll write those things. So writing is very important because you can't keep all those things in your mind and you're going
Mm,
to forget that. So that's what I do. And apart from this, association matters a lot. So I follow people who are already good in those things, like maintaining things and time management. So I learned a lot of people.
Actually, what things would you like? Would you suggest our viewer, those are watching this video, actually to improve their English in a small way, like as a
Yes,
conclusion?
yes, conclusion, I say to everybody that if you would like to become a better speaker, you'll
Mm,
have to speak. If you think by reading grammar, by writing, you're going to be a speaker, no. The thing is that until or unless you're not going to speak, you're not going to become a speaker. So speaking
yeah,
comes from speaking. This is a statement I would like to emphasize, that
yeah,
speaking comes from speaking. The more you will speak, the more confident you will become. So
yeah.
another statement which I say to the people, that is listen, watch, and talk as much as you can. So these are
Mhm,
the three things which you will follow, then you will become better in the language. So listen as much as you can, watch people, that will help you to learn that non-verbal things like facial expressions, eye contact, like a lot of things, hand gestures, body movement. And when you will talk with the people, you will be able to implement those things which have you listened and watched. So you'll have to implement those things as well by talking to the people, by speaking to
mhm,
them. So that's how the thing, listen, watch, and talk as much as you can. Don't
mhm,
care about others, care about yourself. Because
mhm.
if you would like to live your dream, then you'll have to work hard for it. That nobody is going to do, and nobody is going to push you to do, like, about your dreams. So you will
Yeah.
have to push yourself if you would like to speak better English. So start speaking from today onwards without worrying about the people, care about yourself. So in that way, there are a lot of platforms I say to people: Buddy Talk, Ace Fluency, Be Angrage, and Joe's Skills, and Ingvartha, and Clappingo, English Yari, and Ingtalki, Ace Fluency. There are several platforms where you can join and you can talk with the people. So start practicing from today onwards if you would like to become a better.
Mhm,
There is no substitute. So
mhm.
apart from this, practice, practice, practice. Practice
Yeah.
makes a man perfect.
I
That's what the
also
thing
I
is.
also agree
Mhm.
this point. Actually, only practice is that we can become fluent in English.
Yeah.
So
And after reaching a certain level, also, I feel I need a
yeah,
lot of improvement and I
yeah,
need practice, because when I don't do practice for 2 months and 3 months, I'm able to feel that I get stuck and I'm not able to speak in a way I want to. So
mm,
consistency matters a lot. If you think that today you did a practice for 2 hours, but again you took a break for 2 months, then it is not going to work for you. So you will
yeah, yeah.
have to speak at least 15 minutes, fine, but you'll have to speak every day. So it matters a lot,
Yeah,
consistency.
so many times I heard from the people that they are just clear all their basic grammars and all these things, whatever need to speak a good English. But you know,
Mhm.
whenever they become they become an intermediator, but it is very difficult to get in a to overcome from the intermediator. So it's at the time it's a there is only thing which is required, that is practice.
Practice. Of course, you can
Yeah.
do a lot of practical things rather than just a theoretical thing. I will tell you, to be honest, what is happening nowadays. Nowadays, I'm reading grammar, okay? Grammar rules, like common mistakes, and I'm able to feel that I get stuck nowadays. Because when you learn a lot of grammar, in
Yeah.
your mind, you will start thinking about your corrections, that what is
Yeah,
right, what is wrong,
I
okay?
I also
That, uh-huh,
felt that. I
yeah.
also felt that.
Yeah, so that is a big hindrance. When you learn a lot of grammar rules, you'll get stuck because you'll think that you're speaking incorrectly and you will start
Yeah.
improving yourself. So that's what happens. So, but when you will do practice and you will learn language naturally, you will
Mm,
do mistakes, but you will speak fluently. So we can overcome from mistakes by speaking with the people a lot, like how we learned our native language, like Hindi. We used to
mm,
commit mistakes, but we
mm.
need someone who can correct ourselves. That's fine. But if you will go very deep into grammar, you'll get stuck. I'm able to
It's very
feel those
difficult.
things nowadays. So that's why
Yeah.
introspection is very important. You'll have to introspect every day, that am I reading grammar too much? Is it becoming like, hurdle for me in the speaking or fluency? So you should read grammar, you should have a knowledge of grammar, But reading too much grammar is going to be difficult for you to become a fluent speaker. You'll get some problems while you speak. It happens.
Yeah.
but
So
but
yeah,
this is only
like it is.
happens in the beginning. When you will
Mhm.
become an expert, you will be able to manage, because when we learn how to ride a bicycle, if we
Mhm.
look at handle, we are going to leave how to run like that pedal. But when we
Yeah.
look at pedal, we forget how to just look at handle. So that's what the thing is. So you'll have to, but after a few days it will be easy for you to handle both things together. So it will
Mm.
come in your consciousness. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally agree with your point actually. And one thing is that whenever you told you in your conversation we should watch English content or anything like movies, series, anything else. So what type of movie should we watch for improve our English? So could you suggest? Because
So Bollywood movies, I don't really think so that the people they are making in English.
yeah.
Bollywood movies are not available in English. So I
Mm,
don't recommend people to watch English movies like Hollywood movies. Of course, it's difficult because you should
yeah.
have the knowledge about their culture as well. Because
Mm,
American movies, they will talk about American culture and a lot of things. So, but what you can watch, it depends on your interest. If you're interested in comedy, start watching comedy in English rather than in Hindi. Maybe you will not be able to understand in the beginning. You can start from the stories, small stories, like the story of tortoise and rabbit, right? You know the story
mm.
well, so watch the story, watch the same story in English, so you'll be able to
Oh.
understand the meaning, and it will be easy for you to start watching something in English. In the beginning it's difficult for everybody. When I started watching comedy in English, it was difficult for me to understand their accent, their way of speaking. Sometimes they used to like use slang, but now I'm able to understand. So watch the related to your interest, whatever your interest is. Now I
Mm.
watch cricket, so I listen that commentary in English. Okay,
Okay,
so I
okay.
can learn because I'm interested in cricket. So it will be helpful for me to watch that video for a long period of time. But if I will
Mm.
like recommend you to watch something where you're not interested, it will be difficult for you to develop interest. So Mhm.
Monotonous. What is the means of that? Actually, I was not
Yeah,
able. Yeah, what is the
that is
means?
a substitute of a kind of boring. Like when we feel boredom,
Okay.
monotonous means when you do something for a very long period of time, maybe you will start feeling monotonous, that you wouldn't
Oh,
like it. So we
okay.
need change in our life, right? So
Hmm. Great, great. All of now our conversation, and it's wonderful and very knowledgeable. And